General Hospital spoilers, Jason tears up Monica's will. Drew loses everything. Port Charles is once again the stage for earth-shattering revelations, betrayals, and a legacy-shaking twist that will leave viewers speechless. In an emotionally explosive storyline that's set to redefine the Quartermaine family forever, Jason Morgan does the unthinkable. He tears up Monica's will. And the aftermath? Drew Cain is left with nothing. Not even his name feels like his own anymore. Grab your tissues, hold on to your inheritance documents, and prepare for a ride filled with long-buried secrets, emotional confrontations, and shocking choices that will change everything at the Quartermaine mansion. It all begins quietly, almost too quietly. Monica Quartermaine, the beloved matriarch of the Quartermaine family and longtime chief of staff at General Hospital, has been facing her own health battles for months. While she continues to appear strong in front of her family, Monica privately prepares her will, knowing that time is catching up. In a moving scene, Monica meets with Diane Miller and lays out her final wishes. Viewers will see Monica reflect on her family, her sons, grandchildren, and the many adopted strays she's loved as her own. The audience watches as Monica signs her will with a serene but sad smile, placing it in Diane's hands with a clear message. They'll need guidance when I'm gone, Diane. But more than anything, they'll need truth. That truth? It's more explosive than anyone could have imagined. Just as Monica's health takes a serious downturn, Jason Morgan, long thought dead, returns to Port Charles. But this isn't the same Jason we remember. Months of captivity, betrayal, and survival have hardened him. There's a coldness in his eyes, a simmering anger just beneath the surface. Jason's first stop? The Quartermaine estate. He walks through the doors not as the family's black sheep, but as a man with a purpose. Michael is the first to greet him, shocked yet thrilled to see his uncle alive. But Jason's expression is unreadable. He's not here for reunions. He's here for answers. I came back for my family, Jason says. And I came back to fix what's broken. Meanwhile, Drew Cain is watching his world collapse. Ever since Jason's return, Drew has felt the shift. Carly is distant. Willow is on edge. And the company they built together, Aurora Media, is suddenly on shaky ground. Rumors swirl that investors are pulling out due to Jason's return and Drew's past with Victor Cassadine. But the real blow comes when Drew learns of Monica's decision, through Diane, who calls a family meeting at the Quartermaine mansion to discuss the contents of her will. Drew arrives expecting to hear the usual. Assets divided among the family, a generous donation to General Hospital, and perhaps a heartfelt letter from Monica. What he hears instead is devastating. In a powerful scene, Diane gathers Jason, Drew, Michael, Ned, a.k.a. Eddie Main, Brooklyn, and a few other key Quartermaines in the drawing room. Monica's voice echoes through the room via a video recording she left behind. My children, by blood, by choice, by fate, I love you all. But my estate, my legacy, must reflect the truth. And sometimes truth hurts. The bombshells begin. Jason is granted Monica's controlling shares in YLQ. Michael is named co-executor of the estate, along with Jason. Brooklyn is gifted Monica's beach house and a rare family heirloom. Leo receives a trust fund for his education. Drew? Nothing. Not a cent. Not even a letter. What pushes things over the edge is what Diane reveals next, a codicil Monica added just days before her collapse. It gives Jason full authority over the family estate if Drew is ever compromised morally or legally. Jason reads the document in silence, his hands trembling. Monica's words echo in his mind. She trusted him above all. Then, in a shocking moment of grief, rage, and raw emotion, Jason tears the will in half. You want me to lead this family? He growls. Then I'm starting from scratch. This piece of paper doesn't define what Monica wanted. I do. The room erupts into chaos. Michael tries to intervene. Brooklyn screams. Drew stands frozen. And Diane? She's speechless for once. Carly Corinthos finds herself in the center of the maelstrom. She loves Jason, always has. But Drew has been her rock for the past year, and their romantic bond, while fragile, was growing. Jason confronting Carly becomes one of the most emotionally charged scenes in recent GH history. "You knew she was writing that will," Jason accuses. "I tried to stop her," Carly whispers. "She said you were the only one who ever protected this family without expecting anything in return." Jason softens just for a moment, but the damage is done. Carly is now stuck between two men, one who feels betrayed and one who may never trust her again. Devastated and humiliated, Drew lashes out. He storms into Aurora Media and finds his office already stripped of key assets. Jason's takeover of Monica's shares has allowed him to begin dismantling what Drew built. Unable to stop the flood, Drew spirals. He begins pushing away allies, Sam, Michael, even Scout. He accuses everyone of turning on him. One heartbreaking scene shows Drew sitting alone in the Aurora building, clutching a photo of him, Monica, and Scout. Tears fall as he mutters, "She promised she saw me as her son." Sam McCall re-enters the storyline in a big way, as the situation threatens to impact her daughter, Scout. Jason assures her that Scout will be taken care of. "She's Monica's granddaughter. I'll never let her go without." But Sam doesn't trust this version of Jason. He's harder, more volatile. And with Drew unraveling, she fears Scout will be caught in a custody war. Sam schedules a meeting with Alexis, preparing for the worst. "If Jason comes after full custody, I have to fight." Nina Reeves, fresh from her own redemption arc, can't help but dip her toes into the Quartermain drama. She finds Drew drinking alone at the Metro Court and offers her sympathies, with a side of manipulation. "You were always the wrong Jason," Nina coos. And Monica finally realized it. The scene quickly turns icy. Drew glares at her. "You're one to talk. Still can't decide if you're a mother or a menace." But Nina plants a seed. A dangerous one. "Maybe it's time you stop trying to be the man everyone wants you to be, and start being the man who takes back what's his." As co-executor of the estate, Michael becomes the rope in a brutal tug-of-war between Jason and Drew. Willow begs him to step back, but Michael feels a duty to uphold Monica's wishes. In one chilling scene, Jason confronts Michael about his loyalty. "You're either with me," Jason says coldly, "or you're with him. There's no middle ground." Michael's torn. The weight of family, business, and legacy presses down on him, threatening to crush everything he's built with Willow and their children. Never one to let a Quartermain tragedy go to waste, Ava Jerome begins eyeing Yelku stock. She approaches Jason with an offer. Power in exchange for partnership. "You need someone who knows how to wield influence." "I know how to bury secrets and enemies," Ava whispers. Jason stares at her, unreadable. "Just think about it, Jason. We could be the power couple Monica never saw coming." Brooke Lynn, livid over the Will debacle, confronts Jason in one of the week's standout scenes. "She was your mother, but she was our foundation," Brooke Lynn hisses. "And you tore up her legacy like it was trash." Jason fires back. "Monica knew exactly who I was. That's why she trusted me." Brooke Lynn slaps him. "She trusted you to protect us, not rule us." Just when it seems things can't get worse, Port Charles is rocked by another twist. A young man named Daniel Ward, claiming to be Alan Quartermain's long-lost son, arrives with a DNA test and a legal claim to the Quartermain fortune. Jason and Drew's war screeches to a halt. Suddenly, everything Monica built is up for grabs. Daniel tells Jason flatly, "You tore up the will. That makes my case even stronger." Jason glares. "You'd better be lying." Daniel smiles. "You'd better hope I am." Jason and Carly share a moment that threatens to reignite everything they buried. Drew's behavior turns reckless, forcing Sam to make a difficult call. Brooke Lynn and Chase face a crossroads in their relationship amid family chaos. Monica's video diaries are discovered, and they contain damning secrets about all her children. Tracy Quartermain returns with her own agenda and a vendetta against the newcomer Daniel. Death looming and her legacy now in tatters. Who will rise from the ashes? Will Jason lead with honor or vengeance? Can Drew survive with his dignity intact? Or will a new Quartermain heir claim it all? In Port Charles, nothing is ever simple. But one thing is certain, Monica's last wish was for the truth to set them free. Unfortunately, it just might destroy them first.